It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Winds have eluded both of these teams through the first 4 weeks. It's an old-fashioned battle of the basement here in Week 5. Here's now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Staying with Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To the air on first down. Howell. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. We got 24 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Walker on first down. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain down to about the 36. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about it.
And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays. Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And that's Good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Nix with it on first. Forced out to his right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Second and 3 now. Play action with Nix. He's got time here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Jukes one defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Nix off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Kick to Williams from the gun. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Camps him at the chains here on 3rd and 4. Stay on the ground with Williams. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Another run is stopped short. Just 2 on that pickup. And now it's 4th and 1.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Finds Smith and Jigba. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Howell throwing on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. And the shotgun, Howell. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the first down by a comfortable margin. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Running with Walker again. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number one. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Howell out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. He completes it in traffic. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead with Williams. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Throwing from near his own goal line. It's taken in by Williams. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Really in love bringing that one to an end. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group and he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Whack, grab some clock, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Draw play. This is Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Uptime pick this up on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now Howell off the play action. Walker holds it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This is Walker on second. And he works this to the 38 before going there. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's go. First down, Howell. Pass taken in by Marshall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Working inside the red zone. Marshall there to bring it in. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defense showing blitz. Howell. Touchdown, Seattle! So this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
When things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Got Williams, and it's complete. Has some daylight through the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throw complete to Williams. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
2nd and 1. Complete out to the right. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Broncos first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. He lofts it, deep left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Falls to the ground now left. Incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, and not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Broncos pushing for points. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Cut by Sutton. It's a Denver touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Play action here with Howell. Catches made down the right sideline. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They get 35 out of that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air on 1st down. Howell taking a shot for the end zone. He lays up for it and makes the catch. And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Slot man in motion left. Going on 1st down, Nix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I love throwing up 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of the matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Nix with it on 1st. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Going back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Nix from the gun. He's on the move. He's running for it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
One of the tight ends in motion left. They go with Williams on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up the defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Man in motion, headed right. Going for it on 4th, Nix. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now Howell off to play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Staying with Walker. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just...
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. 19 light.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And it's a gain on the run down to the 23. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Gets it running the sweep. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Give on the counter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the well again. Dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Rush coming for Howell. He's got it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Partner, I'm not sure I understand the strategy here. It looks like they're lining up for a field goal. It doesn't get much easier than this.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
On 2nd down, run with Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's trying in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter. Him picking himself up after that set. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football as we enter the 4th of what's been a largely one-sided game. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
They pitch it out to him here. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's caught in the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here's a give up the middle. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Complete to Mims. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. From just shy of midfield on second down. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Straight ahead with Williams. And they love to see him fight you forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, it's Williams again. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now. Throw complete to Williams. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Nix. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Set. Street.
Here's Nix. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Third and goal. Here's Nix. Drops back. And he's under pressure. He goes down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kid. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Howell to throw. Connecting on the slant. It's inside the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Trying again, Walker. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision. You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
We always call it the best formation in football, Brock. They're going to line up to take that knee and run out some clock. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. Oh, no. He just hit the back of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. Oh, no, Brock. Is the cold sweat starting to drip down? Running out of the end zone for a safety. I mean, that is just nightmare stuff for a quarterback, right?
Oh, you hate fumbling, you hate throwing interceptions, but that might be the worst of all. Now you join an infamous list of guys that have done what you just did, and you're going to remember it, and your teammates will, for the rest of your life.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
Okay, Dad.